So, my first bus update with 2 buses. Because of 594, I don't really have anything to update on with 23. But, yeah, I mean, I kind of showed them off together here a little bit ago. Yesterday, actually, I filmed the video. And this will be coming out after that. Oh, excuse me, but, yeah, basically, there's a little bit to update on. Starting to clean this thing out. I sprayed down and wiped down the driver's area. Still need to do a little bit of it, but they had some cleaner in here. Actually, the only reason I'm here right now is because I forgot to take that. I needed to take my drill home. I threw it in the bus here, got it out of my storage unit, threw it in the bus, and totally forgot it as I left. I'm keeping that clipboard for record keeping for this bus, you know, like writing down gas mileage, or not gas mileage, but whenever I fuel it and mileage and things like that. I think I'm just going to write it down, kind of like Noah does with 45. But, yeah, I'm going to do a video of these two running together, because why not? They sound great together. Actually, I haven't started this one today. I moved that, I drove that one around a little bit. I didn't do anything with this one, so might as well go ahead and start it up. Even though I started it yesterday, it should still start. Of course, this one's my nice one. That one's going to be my rough one. But I don't care. That's what I bought it for. I didn't pay that much for it, so that thing will last me forever, just with the motor. So I'm going to be taking better care of this one. Let's do this. Now I do have an issue with this one. Speaking of warning lights, that amber doesn't work on this side, the passenger's on the front, and the driver's side on the back. But other than that, the red lights work and the other 2 ambers work. So I think I just may have bad bulbs, because I don't think the wires cross that diagonally. I think it's, you know, straight up and down. Maybe it is a wiring issue, I don't know. I also put a phone mount there, so that way I can do videos and stuff. The A-pillar, or not A-pillar, the windshield divider's in the way, kinda, but still get a good idea. Now, it just rained for just a few minutes. I mean, it didn't rain that long. And it rained really hard for like a minute. But, June 10 of 92. This is the original stop arm. Nice. Would have been built, you know, over 30 years ago, that stop arm, and then this would be hitting 30 in September. The rest, or the chassis in August, and then the body in September. But I don't really care for that, but I'm not really going to worry about it. Here's the back. I think these both of these buses sound great. Overall, rust-wise, this one's, the chassis is like very, very clean. The body's not too bad. I mean, this one's from right here in Cabell County. We get a lot less salt than Barber County did, so, or a lot less snow and salt, so I thought that was my thing beeping really quick for some reason. It was just a bird. But let's see, the body. I mean, the body's not bad. It's still pretty solid. Rust-wise, the thing with these Wards, if I'm not mistaken, they use a lot thinner metal. They were built a lot cheaper than the rest of the ones, the rest of the buses that were out around that time. Because our Wards, this one I'd say it's probably included. I don't think it really rained long enough to test it out, but they were known for leaking really bad on the inside. And with this tire chain box over here, I mean, I think I showed this off before, but it's got a rust hole in it. So, I mean, it's got rust holes in the body. 23 doesn't have any of that. It's got a lot of surface rust on the underneath, and it's a little bit flaky, and the rims are kind of bad, but I just noticed where the screws are hitting it. That's neat. Now, I guess they changed, or they changed the screws because it looks like they used to be there. Anyways, this one's, you know, it's got a lot more surface rust on it, but the metal was of a lot better quality from what I can tell. I mean, I could be totally wrong on that, but from what I can tell, it looks like the metal is just a lot better quality, and this one, it feels more solid. Just, you know, driving it, well, not, like, basically, I don't know how to put it. It just feels more solid overall. Maybe it's because it's not as old. You know, it's 9 years newer than 594, but I just feel like a lot of this is a much better quality in the body than 594. Chassis-wise, I mean, that's all mechanical, so I can't really, there's no contest. I mean, it's a mechanical DT466. You really can't get any better than that. That's not saying that this is bad by any means. This is still a wonderful, wonderful motor. It's ran great, drove great the entire time I've had it. I've had it for about a year now. Although I've only put like probably 1,300 miles on it in that year. But it's still an incredibly solid, wonderfully running bus. This thing has never left me stranded, and it better not leave me stranded. Just because I got another one doesn't mean you should leave me stranded, 23. But that one, I mean, it's just really hard to beat a mechanical 466. I also really love the manual transmission about this one. I wanted an automatic. I really didn't want another manual. I mean, I wouldn't have minded one, but I wanted one that was an automatic. Just because sometimes, you know, you want to drive your bus, but you're like, I don't feel like driving stick shift today, so I want to drive an automatic. So now I have one that I can drive. Yeah, I'll kind of get into, I know I mentioned this in the other video, but I'll try and do videos about each of these, talking about the quirks and features, Doug DeMuro style, maybe, I don't know. But like, just basically talking about the little, like the neat things and the weird things about each bus. Probably do each bus in its own separate video. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out. So to do that, I'm gonna turn the stop lights off on this one, so that way I don't worry about the stop arm or the crossing arm getting broken off, because man, 594 cannot turn worth a crap. It does not cut very sharp at all. But I'm used to Freightliners, which to my understanding cut pretty sharp in general, so we'll go ahead and use my new phone stand. How about that? Put you guys on here. It's gonna be a long video to upload, but oh well. Something like that. Really don't know if I showed this one off without something being like right beside it, so I just want you guys to get a good view of this one as it is. Showing that off too. That air compressor belt's loose. This tire is almost bald, and it's got a pretty good cut in it. So that's my next thing, is the tire. But the air compressor belt is loose and I need to get that replaced. I'm not looking forward to that, but it is what it is. These rear tires are a lot older than I thought they were. Date codes are like 2002 and 2004, so I'm going to try and find used ones to put back see that rust hole. I mentioned that earlier. It's a little bit rusty right here. You know, it's kind of bubbling and flaking a little bit. Probably going to put some WD-40 on the hinges of this door. I'm not going to open it while it's running because I don't want to deal with the buzzer. But back here, I'm either going to do stencils, like paint it on, or get the same font that's like on the rest of the bus and do it in vinyl. Or I might just mask that off and paint that back. But this is it. And just want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and you have a good rest of your day.